a service of CNC Worldwide.
Daily podcasts are a service of CNC News and brought to you by the Greece Chamber of Commerce, providing more than 800 member companies with business solutions since 1984. The Henrietta Town Board voted opposition last night to development of a Seneca casino. The board unanimously approved a resolution opposing a Native American-owned casino on 32 acres of land in the town. Seneca Nation officials did not attend last night's meeting, but issued a statement saying they stand behind their offer to buy land in the town. The Senecas say a casino could provide 2,000 permanent jobs and bring $200 million in private investment into Monroe County and Henrietta. Rochester's school superintendent, Bolgan Vargas, has called parents and students of East High School to a meeting on March 26th to talk about the school's future. The state education department has cited the school for failing to make academic progress over the last 3 years. The city school district has been ordered to submit a plan to fix the situation by the end of April. As part of that process, Dr. Vargas wants to hear from parents and students. A formal public hearing will be held April 10th. The state has given the city school district 5 options for East High: close it and relocate the students, organize a new school in the old building, turn it over to an outside organization or charter school operator, or turn it over to the state university system. Greece Police Chief Todd Baxter is leaving April 1st for a new job as head of the Veterans Outreach Center, and Town Supervisor Bill Rylick says he hopes a new chief will be sworn in April 2nd.
So there will be no gap in service as a chief. When the existing chief leaves, his last day is April 1st. I believe by April 2nd we'll be able to swear in a new chief.
Bill, can you talk a little bit about the distribution of the candidates, external, internal, locally?
Well, we've had a couple internally from the police department. We've got a great police department with outstanding candidates. And then we had a couple throughout the county, and an individual lived outside the county that applied.
Rylick says some impressive candidates have come forward, and there should be a seamless transition in department leadership. Senator Charles Schumer is asking the EPA to build a new barrier beach off of Braddock Bay in Greece to restore the wetlands and reopen the bay to boaters. Silt and sand have filled the bay. The water is only about 2 feet deep, where once it was 10 or 12. That's been happening gradually since Hurricane Agnes demolished the natural sand beach in the 1970s. Schumer says thanks to some funding in the Great Lakes Initiative, federal dollars are available to replace that beach and dredge out Braddock Bay.
So what we're trying to do is talk about the 2 big E's: the economy and the environment, and doing the plan that the Army Corps put together would do both. First and foremost, on the economic side, the project helps attract boaters back to the marina and the bays, has the property values go back up, provides a boost to the local economy.
He says boaters, shoreline residents, fishermen, birders, and all sorts of interests will benefit. The principal of Churchville-Chili High School says 7 girls were involved in a fight at the school that was videoed by a student and went viral on Facebook. Principal Bill Geraci says the incident started with an exchange of posts on Twitter. It turned into the hallway brawl that appears in the video. Geraci says a teacher who can be heard calling for the girls to stop fighting did not intervene directly because it's district policy. He says teachers are told to call one of the building's security guards who are trained to break up fights. 5 of them were on hand Tuesday when the incident started, and they did end the fight. The district says it will determine appropriate discipline once its investigation is complete. A Webster woman has pleaded not guilty to causing the death of a man on Holt Road in January. Cheryl Tobin appeared in Monroe County Court to answer a 7-count indictment, including manslaughter and vehicular manslaughter in the death of Martin Abkowitz. Tobin is accused of driving drunk and under the influence of drugs when she ran the 77-year-old man down as he walked along Holt Road. Tobin, who is 65, remains in the Monroe County Jail. A Livingston County woman accused of driving a school bus while she was drunk has pleaded guilty. She'll spend the next 18 months in jail. Manon Coyne of Avon was fined $2,000 and ordered to give up her driver's license by the Livingston County Court. Coyne was charged with DWI in July after deputies stopped her for driving erratically. They learned she had just finished a bus run. They filed additional charges of aggravated DWI and endangering the welfare of a child. State police in Batavia say they have arrested 2 Rochester men in connection with a string of burglaries in Genesee and surrounding counties. Investigators say 21-year-old Shamak Santiago and 36-year-old Juan Beltran are charged with burglary. Some of the items were found at pawn shops in and around Rochester. Troopers say more arrests are likely. Your next podcast is whenever you click on one of our pages and catch one. We post updates around the clock as necessary. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.